Look, once
Wait.
you grapple and suplex one bullet, the rest will fall into line.
That is true. I mean, that depends. Are they pack animals?
Well,
Yeah.
let's see. You can give me a nature check.
Do they lay eggs?
No.
Can we take a bullet egg?
Give me a clutch of bullets.
I guess me saying this out loud will now help out with it.
Bullets are not pack animals. So, but for specifics, you can give me that check.
Okay. Well, he won't ask
Amazing.
help. He's just.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Wow.
I mean, you
you
shouldn't
did that.
expect anything from me. I have a -1.
So, do bullets lay eggs? Oh, I expected a nat one.
I expected a nat 20. It's you, come on. I'm the one who rolls low around here. At least on anything I'm good at. Or meant to be good at.
Wait,
I mean, you're a
you
dwarf.
could be guidancing someone.
The
Well,
thing is,
yeah,
you're
you
a
could be
dwarf.
guidancing me, who has a +5.
I have a -1.
Well, your guidance still wouldn't work on you, Esther, because you still rolled a fucking 2.
Yeah, but like, he'd be aiding me, so I could roll twice.
Would aid count for knowledge checks like that?
Yeah.
Help?
Oh,
You're
shit.
sharing your knowledge. You're using the help action. I mean,
guess
some
can make
things it might not work, but like for monsters, it's generally something you could use the help action for.
Well, I mean, if that does work, then there's your Volgi help.
Hmm.
It doesn't.
All right.
This is me we're talking about.
So, Orca, you're the one who knows.
Oh shit! I know about bullets.
So, with your knowledge of bullets, you know that they are generally solitary creatures, but are found in pairs or more than a pair, depending on the season, as they are mating pairs, as generally the only time that they will join together.
Okay, and I for sure know that they don't lay eggs, right?
Yes, they do not lay eggs.
Damn it. All right. This will be tricky, because if they're in heat and mating, they might be a tad more aggressive than you guys are used to.
I've never fought a bullet before, so I'm prepared.
It's fine. I can use a new coat.
How
Well,
does it even move around?
they dig through the walls. Now imagine you're standing where you are, Gale, near that wall over there,
Hmm.
and then Kajak bursts from behind you.
So I'm dead.
What I mean to say is stay away from the walls and the ground if you can.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I would just start from the front.
I mean, I'd imagine if the front was a wall.
Now, what I'm saying is, if we can prevent them from digging through the walls or escaping, that'd be ideal. If we catch them by surprise.
All right. Do I still have those? Do I still have those bear traps? Did I pick those up? No, I think we left them there.
How big
I
are
think
bullets?
we-
Are they bigger than?
Yeah, we never. I don't think I think all our stuff are still outside. I would assume we'd go back and pick everything up.
Are we? How big? How big are bullets? Like how many Kajaks?
Let's see here.
Medium?
Bullets are large of size, and how much? How big are they actually?
How much do they weigh? That's a more important question.
Let's see here. Bullets weigh pretty freaking hefty. They are about 25 to 30,000 pounds.
Wow.
They're hefty boys.
Just catch one.
Yeah. So I guess Kajak was a good example.
I don't think I
Since
can.
he's technically large.
So don't let
Well,
them bother.
it doesn't matter. Even medium size can grapple large size.
Can a bullet grapple? Can a bullet lift itself?
Yes.
Can a bullet create a rock that can lift itself? I don't know.
They're not rockmancers.
What was the calculation for that?
Thankfully, you can grapple it. I mean, it is large.
I mean, I can grapple. It's just
Hmm. And we did get confirmation that there's several of them, right? Two?
There's 2 of them, yes.
There's 2 of them. So a couple.
right now. What's wrong with my calculations? What was it? What was the calculations for lift weight? For lifting weights? Times.
It's
double your normal carrying capacity, I believe, which is your strength times 15. So
but
times
that's how much you can lift without effort.
Mhm.
I would. Well, still effort can't move quickly while doing it, but
Okay,
that's
so 26, 15.
Oh my god. But if how long does the gestation period of a bullet is?
With an 18 nature, you're not sure. Yeah.
Ugh. If I had a library. Well,
So,
I mean,
what reason do we even have for searching such a creature?
Good hunt.
I got
Something to
nothing.
pass the time.
we're not really
nothing
doing
better.
anything else. I think.
Yeah.
We
Well, we still have our stuff up by
Still
the
got some
shore.
bear traps up top. I don't know if they're particularly intelligent creatures, but I'd imagine if they like food, we could put food on one side and the bear traps maybe in the way.
Not to mention, we could probably use the meat of the bullets to attract the bigger creature.
What bigger
Probably.
creature?
You know, the big creature, the one you tried to seduce using your big lumber.
That's fine. We can deal with that thing when night falls.
And also, bullet skin is very hard. So Bogomir here could probably make some armor.
Yeah, I could see.
Probably they got nothing better to do.
I mean, as long as we don't die, I guess.
We already died.
Yeah. She looks away awkwardly.
Sweets. Not much we can do until the wizard comes back anyways.
I have not updated sheets. Did I not update my sheets?
Right then, let's go clean up after ourselves up top. And let's see if we can reuse some of those bear traps for our new little friends down here.
All right. So, you guys wish to travel to the surface, yes?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd go down first, drag a few orcs with me, and the ogre, of course.
All right, very good. Meeting back with your orc companions, it's easy enough to go back to the surface. There's no threat in the area that doesn't require like a trigger from you guys. So
Nice.
Triggered.
yes, you're able to get to the surface and are able to gather your stuff without issue.
Nice.
Okay, so got our traps back. Did we have like an oversized trap?
All of them are oversized. I think the only thing we made were oversized trap.
No, I think we had like 3 normal traps or something that I had put up along with my caltrops.
If they're large traps, I think they still work.
I believe they still work up to stage, but I remember they still work. But I assume there's some modifier to it to trying to capture something large instead of something gargantuan.
Yep, that is true.
Since these were designed for gargantuan boys. Boy.
Yeah.
Very hefty traps.
It's hefty boy. So,
I'd like to point out that the bear is carrying the bear traps.
I mean, it's how the bear
No,
did.
you think I don't
Like
want
irony.
you to make me? I want you to make me gloves, bear trap glove. Or what is it? From which game was that?
Fallout.
That had those?
Fallout
from
New
Fallout.
Vegas.
Yeah, the punching traps.
But if you use your bare hands to punch as well, that's
Ugh.
also that. I mean, that still works. So you
Don't
can.
don't worry. It's gonna be a roaring success. I'm sure of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're starting that now. Look, it's like fucking 11 p.m. I'm way past that kind of shit. Shut up and make me this. Something. I'm not gonna hear any arguments. I want this.
I think I already know what it looks like. I've never seen this before, but I think I already know what it looks like. Yes, that's exactly what I was picturing. Okay.
Bet.
Looks like I'm going to be doing some jigsaw shit here.
Punch. Right.
So, where do you wish to set your setup? You know that the boulettes are. Let me point it out.
And
So-
before we head down, the other question is, do we have any kind of bait? Do we need to gather food?
I mean, can I also say that I'm only on 22 health right now?
Oh yeah. We need to take a long rest because you also don't have any spell.
Oh, right.
We don't need to rush it. We can take our time.
That's true.
We're
Yeah.
in the space.
Yeah, honestly, if we could just, if we long rest, that'll be when the wizard comes in, right?
Yeah.
Depends, because the wizard
no.
might. Unless the wizard teleports here, it's gonna
What
take
I'm
more than getting contacted to get here.
What I imagine is gonna happen is, this is my guess, is we're gonna contact tomorrow. She's gonna contact her dad. Her dad is gonna take a long rest. So another 24 hours. Take a long rest to prep teleportation spell.
So I guess we
Right.
should do this in order. So if we do the long rest first, so she can call her daddy, you can do your thing with the thing.
What? What thing?
You wanted to talk with the guy who you using the sword.
Oh yeah, like I'm gonna talk to him right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
With the whole
Let's
moving
start-
there,
let's-
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Let's start with that.
All right.
Okay, so gather traps and then head back down.
Gather
trap.
traps, all the stuff. The ship. Shit. What do we do with the ship?
You just leave it out. Who's gonna take it?
I don't. It's fucking no. I'm not leaving this valuable ship out. It's made of.
Well,
Made
how
of
about
dark.
how about you leave it?
Nah. Can we fit inside the?
I can alarm it.
The
So,
ice wall is gone.
Is it?
Yeah. Now it's just the dam,
mhm.
which I don't know if we can get a ship around that. I don't think this place has locks. Does it have locks?
Wait, hold on. Let me see. Maybe you can park it.
How far in can we sail the ship, and how
So
potentially?
let's go to the
dangerous is
service
sailing
map
the
real
ship?
quick.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
I'm thinking here. Can we take it like up the mountain?
I don't think it'll fit here. Right?
So-
Like, this is
So the
too
ship
narrow.
can't fit into the tunnel, but if you want to try hauling it up the mountain itself,
No. Okay. We'll just foliage. We'll just throw it in the forest. We're gonna foliage it, cover it up. We have survivalists. We have we have high stats in some places. You brainy boys do it.
So all right. So I'm gonna give the aid, since I have proficient with survival. I'm gonna give the aid to Vorgimir, and I'm gonna help him hide the ship.
very good.
Alrighty, first off, I have no idea where my token is.
We're on. Fuck. Which floor was
Here.
it? I was on it. I forgot
Wait.
which one.
Wait,
just gonna-
I found it.
Tokens are now here.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Okay. Right. So we're gonna go for survival, and we're gonna
Yep, you have
no,
advantage.
I use that feature just because I don't like the fact that it hides whether it has advantage or not. So I'm just gonna roll it, even though I might not need to. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's the right modifier. Okay.
Are you using?
Yeah, he has expertise because of the feat.
Yep. Wait. +4 from wisdom, +3 for.
It would be plus. Wait, you have +4 in your wisdom.
I believe I should. Is this not updated?
Then you would have a +10. So this would be
So-
26, not 23.
Yeah, you basically have to go in your properties and you put in 2 in survival. That way it'll count the proficiency
I
twice.
thought I'd done that already, but let me check. No, I guess not. Okay. There we go. So 26.
Nice. What is the ship, Vulcan?
That's a funny thing is my perception would never catch that.
Yeah.
Same.
All right. So as you gather the nearby underbrush and the various branches and piles of snow and give a decent tarp over it so it doesn't take any water damage or anything like that, you don't see the boat anymore. What even is a boat? What even is a ship? You don't see it. But you think it's it.
I think you might have outdone yourself here, Vulcan. I can't see it.
Well, no one's taking the ship.
I mean, we remember where we put it, right? You remember where you parked the ship?
I thought I did.
Depends on how many drinks we have, but I think we'll remember. Maybe.
Sure. My passive
I'm
is
fine
20.
with that. I assume we're putting the tents inside the ship to. I think the only thing we
Yeah,
take with
yeah.
us are the. Were there supplies there? In Misal?
Yeah?
No, were there like rations, food, and.
Yeah, there was rations. Mm,
Okay, so we
like-
don't really need to take anything from the ship.
Not really. So all the tents are gonna be in the ship.
Yeah, so probably so everything,
Yeah,
the food, rations.
we're basically not gonna take anything except the traps with us down back to base. The rest will just stay here in the hidden ship that we've now just lost.
Misplaced.
We had a ship.
You had one. Not
Well,
anymore.
It's probably still there. Oh well.
All right. The ship successfully hidden.
Much to our dismay.
What would you like to do? Would you like to rest for the evening?
No, I'd like to RP.
Excellent.
Is the-
So,
In that case,
where's-
to the ground floor to talk to your NPCs then, yes? All right. To the ground
Hi.
floor.
What the fuck? Where is it? Where is this? Okay, nice.
it literally says ground floor. Literally.
Pop.
Oh,
Hmm.
That's from my laptop. All right.
I am not here. Where am I? Oh, okay, I see. I have found myself.
So guys, make your way to the ground floor. You find that the orcs and the villagers are still peacefully resting within the master bedroom of the keep of Misel.
Mm-hmm.
Did you find anything?
Yeah,
yes.
we found a loud, insistent screeching creature. Some goblinoid form.
It was
Oh.
pretty nice.
Ah, yeah. That's one of the mites.
And a gremlin? Was it?
I think that was also on mine.
Oh no.
Another one of them.
There's a gremlin and some mites. Well, one gremlin and a tribe of mites. They're not too annoying, but every now and then you need to crush some skulls in, cut them in half. You show them what you mean, right?
There's a tribe of those things? Like,
Aye.
how many?
Like 15, 20 strong, led by an ogre.
That really hates singing, I'd like to point out.
Yeah, you
Yes.
don't want to sing. Well, I mean, if you want to kill them, you can sing in front of them.
But,
To be
but
fair, I almost killed that mite when he sang.
the one we
Like
met
Dragon.
seemed to like singing.
Oh,
Yes.
yes, that
Oh,
one did.
yeah, that's
That's
the
trapped.
that's the exile.
That's
He
why
was
it
quite
wasn't
nice. Why would they exile him?
because they
Because he sounds horrible.
I mean, he could use
leaving.
some work, but it's a start.
Mhm. Now, where's that human?
Olm, how do you feel about an ogre that doesn't like to sing?
Um, um, sing?
Yeah, sing.
Sing.
Al-
Not
Al-
just
Al-
Asta.
yes. Alm is very good at singing.
Oh, sing.
Alm is great. His best
Om
song.
is best singer.
Best singer, yes.
To be fair, I think he has rolled higher than you.
He has. He rolled a nat 20 last time we did it.
Yes, sing.
Oh.
On
You might
top
want to
of
cover
all
your
the
ears.
Omi. Om is great.
That's a new song.
It is new. Om just made it. Om best singer. Om best.
Hold on. You made him sing without rolling? I want to see those dice rolls.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Look, don't ruin it.
Oh,
Um,
I rolled another not 20.
We all get static
Asta
damage.
briefly brings out her instrument to aid him.
Okay.
Do it.
That's better.
Come on. Do we have any more?
No.
I get bardic inspiration, I guess.
Stop using
No,
your
that's-
footing points.
I meant the other inspiration.
Okay, he has a 17 now because of Bardic Inspiration. Best singer. With backup.
Where is that human?
You-
Or
You always need a
Goliath.
Goliath?
accompaniment.
Which one are you trying to talk
A
to?
couple-
the guy with the sword thing.
Oh, the guy that you got the
Lane.
sword from. That is killed right here.
Which one?
Killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Goliath.
Well, yes, he said Goliath. I wanted the guy who looks like a Goliath.
He does look like a Goliath.
That's fair. But he's got hair. He's got a bear pelt.
I just assumed that was a wig.
I mean, he technically doesn't really have his bear pelt because, prisoner and all that, but yeah.
I see you well, my people.
I mean, we probably hunt bears too. But
I bet you have a guy in your tribe that has human skin on.
Ah!
probably. Would we actually? That'd be interesting.
Maybe.
It's just one weirdo.
I see you wield me blade. It's a fine weapon.
Yeah. That's saved me more than once. In the truck over here. As Kajak pulls the blade and hands it back to him.
We'll take the blade. Flip it over a couple times, looking it around, inspecting it for any damage. You've seen many battles in your hands. You've honored it.
Now it has honored me. It's time I find my own blade. Enemy exits.
Alright. You'll sheath the blade. And realize he doesn't have a sheath, so kind of just cut at his clothing.
I mean, I assume I have a sheath with it.
He doesn't have the strap on his back.
I mean,
He basically is like, I'm gonna put it on my back. Oh. I can't do that.
I assume that there's a.
He
Okay,
then
not
belts it
gonna
around his
push it.
waist. So
Fine, not gonna.
you have the scabbard. He doesn't have the thing that hooks it, but yeah. Alright. Looking around, you have many orcs and people who are kind of just resting because, oh god, they're in prison. And they're just have eaten a lot of food to recover their strength.
Well, where's that halfling?
What? I'm right here. What do you want?
Hobbit, come.
Just call him a hobbit.
Yeah, you mean yeah?
Look, you can't say
This
that.
truck has been wary.
Look, you can't say that term. They'll get you.
Well,
It'll get you. Now sniff the drinks out.
I'd like to point out you're holding him up by his feet.
I don't care. It's only only need his nose, which is superior at fighting alcohol than mine.
that perception though. What do you want?
Alcohol.
Ugh. All right, hold on. Let me just.
I see. You don't even roll a check. You just know where it is exactly.
Yes. Actually, I'm just running away. Alright, but back. You want to find alcohol? I got you. Let me do a perception check.
See, we can ask Korg, but we won't.
All right. Sniffing around, Worka, trying to find the source of alcohol in this area. You do smell alcohol from this room. However, you know that they looted this place pretty extensively, anything of value. But alcohol is not something they grabbed. So you find plenty of bottles in there.
Hell yeah. And they're all under the bed.
That close to 30 perception for what? A good night.
That wasn't even with Volgiade.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all natural.
Oh, natural. Ooh.
Could have been 35.
35 is when I unhook a floorboard and there's a horde of Midgard
It's
booze.
in the boards. It's in the boards.
At 40, fucking Odin himself arrives and hands you this.
You notice the markings on the wall point to a hidden cache you didn't realize. It's a map.
Golden Ale. It's true.
So the alcohol that was in here is wine. If you want to deal with that.
Oh, no.
Oh, more for me.
Yeah, you're dealing with elves
I don't
here,
drink-
so.
I don't.
Is there much?
I
drinking
surrender,
in
Korg! Take your drink.
Yeah. Good, good. Alright, everyone, let's drink. We deserve it. They'll pass out some bottles.
Way ahead of you.
Is it also wine?
Yeah.
I would be very disappointed. Is it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Any
I'm
alcohol
very
you're going to
disappointed.
find in this keep is going to be wine.
I'm disappointed at the orc.
It's not the orcs. This keep was taken over by the three
Yeah.
sisters, so.
Three.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
What a twist.
Ah, yes. The tradition continues with Osta.
I was
Wow.
about to say Osta starts to play party music, but apparently I play it quite bad compared to what I should
I'm gonna
do.
give you 8 because I do have efficiency
Okay.
performance.
I'm not drunk enough yet.
I'm blowing into the
And so,
Ugh.
There we go.
and so, Olm again beats you at singing.
Once
That's
again,
fine.
yes.
To be fair,
Second.
you all needed a bloody
It's 2-0 currently.
What does plus 11 mean anyway?
What even is a plus 11?
Sure,
Where's-
Mr. I roll a 1 on my stealth checks almost continuously.
Hey, you know, not everyone can be blessed.
See, I've actually seen this very consistent in Sage games. Everyone would have this specific role that it always rolled bad. Asta with her performance,
Shit.
Gale with his stealth, and of course Leon with his triple advantage.
Yeah, Leon was just cursed.
That was so funny.
He was literally cursed for like half the campaign.
It's true.
On top of that.
So,
I think that was just the dice telling you to stop being evil.
I mean, I rolled very well.
The dark side wasn't worth it at fucking all.
Fuck the cookies.
we also have, you know, milk to go with the cookies.
Oh.
Anyways, would you like to do anything specific with your companions other than party and rest?
Can we party hard?
Well, you guys can. Your companions will not party hard.
And,
What?
After,
I want to
after
wrestle with Korg and Olm.
Oh, I mean, the orcs will party hard with you. I mean, the citizens.
Yeah.
They're
The-
prisoners.
Yeah,
The
the milk
citizens
stoppers.
will-
Yeah, they can do
We'll
that.
party and mend their wounds.
Mhm,
They will party silently.
indeed.
I wanna go around the room basically and try and get a vibe check out of every citizen about stuff.
Are you the fucking hype man?
No, what I mean to say is, I wanna assess their intelligence using my wisdom to see if any of them is actually particularly smart about Odin, Ragnarok, and the like.
All right, you want to assess their knowledge
Mental faculty.
of
Yes, but
of the
yeah,
gods and
yeah, the gods.
yeah.
Since
We're
not
just
being
got
boisterous and being quiet, we'll just try and go around and.
just do some casual conversation. Be like, hey, you know the gods. Yeah.
You know, when you don't actually die, you get rest back. And I know a friend who all died and came back.
Yeah,
But
he's
just remember-
basically trying to like start the conversation. Hey, I met Odin.
Just remember,
And I-
don't ask the cleric about the gods. I know jack shit.
Have you met Odin? I haven't met Odin.
All right. So, who would you like to speak to first?
I guess I will start. I mean, this one proved her smarts already, so I'll start with this one.
All right.
Let's start with the wizard, but
Well, I mean, she gave us all the lore expo because she rolled a nat 20 on
Mhm.
her knowledge. So I figured, hey, maybe it'll happen again. Excuse me.
Yes.
No. Yes, I got a couple of questions here,
Yes.
specifically about Ragnarok. I know it implies the end of the world as we know it, and I don't remember if you were present when we found that orb. He pauses for a long moment. He just stares.
I was in the cave with you when you rescued me the
Right.
first time.
Right. We touched the orb. Dragon destroyed the world. I suspect that's Ragnarok, which doesn't really fall in line with the stories. But I don't remember the stories. So
Well,
what is proper Ragnarok?
proper Ragnarok. Well, there's Ragnarok is more of a concept. There is stories of the fates and who is destined to die and by whose hand during Ragnarok and the like, but what actually will happen still yet to be determined. Plenty of bards and oracles speak of what is likely to occur, but no one truly knows other than the Noans. And I guess
The
Odin.
who?
The Noans, they are the fates.
Fates.
Yes.
Are they? Is that a title? Or is that a race?
They are the three sisters. Or
Three
mother
sisters.
and daughter and grandmother. It's hard to tell. They have many different stories around them, but they are the ones who control our fate. Ones who decide whether it is destined for us to die that day or not.
Destiny. So, say, for example, Ragnarok was poised to happen, and someone powerful enough to try and go against this destiny, what would be the repercussions? Would that create a super Ragnarok?
Well, I don't think it would create a super Ragnarok, but it might change the fate of those who are destined to die and those who are destined to survive.
Right, because I cannot say for sure that is her goal, but if I remember right, she did speak to Gale. Turns to the other human in the group. Turns back.
What Waka?
did someone say human? Is that me? That's me.
Oh,
I heard human.
Gale, come here.
Yeah?
Now, you got spoken to by that Fey woman.
Yes.
She said she wanted to stop Ragnarok.
She did say she wanted to stop Ragnarok
Now,
by killing all of society, civilization, and restoring the world back to its original form. Quote, something like that.
right. And now, if I put the other piece of evidence that I have, which is from Odin the Allfather himself, who tasked me to stop this woman because she is going to trigger Ragnarok, it seems that what she is actually trying to do is Ragnarok.
It could also be because remember the one dude we talked to said that there were lots of different Ragnaroks. That maybe she doesn't realize what she's doing, but it probably is Ragnarok. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
So, what it's likely
You know,
is she's trying to prevent Ragnarok, and in doing so, will trigger Ragnarok. Which is kind of funny.
Sounds like a fool to me.
Swig. Hey! And now I gotta stop this fool. Well, us. Well, specifically me and Asta. Not sure about the others. If
The-
they want to, I guess. I died! He'll whisper loudly. I spoke to Odin himself.
She's
Is he
gonna
shocked by
blink,
that? I want to do an insight.
blink, blink.
I want to do an insight. I want to
Go
do
ahead.
An insight.
blink.
19.
She's pretty shocked. Yeah. You spoke to Odin.
I did. And not only did I speak to Odin, but I got to taste the golden ale itself. Oh, words cannot describe the wonderful sweetness, the flavor, the dizziness I felt upon tasting it. Oh,
Blink, 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 blink.
this
you're
wine, although not terrible, pales in comparison.
and you're back down here.
Aye, because I was tasked with stopping the woman from triggering Ragnarok, which is why I must understand what is Ragnarok. And now, with the information I've just gathered, I need to find out more about these three sisters, which aren't really sisters because you said there was a daughter, the mother, and the grandmother. Unless there's something weird going on where they're considered three sisters.
There's multiple different versions of the Norns. Some say that they're three sisters. Some say that they are mother, daughter, grandmother. Some say that they're just simply three. It varies depending on who you ask.
So, in order to get this religious information, I need to know which cleric would most likely know. We have a
Well,
forge cleric who specializes in forging and blacksmithing. I don't think he would know about the three sisters.
that is unlikely.
He might if he didn't have to use, intelligence for it.
look, he knows about his god.
No, not really, because he still has to roll intelligence for it.
He knows his god's name.
Right, so what kind of cleric would we be looking for?
Well, I would imagine one who worships the Gnomes themselves.
And is there such a place, a covenant of sort nearby?
Go into the world map, see if she knows anything. Not Keflavik, I need a load. Midgard, here we go. She know of the Shoop Dupes. Well, let's give her a check.
What is this?
I swear if she rolls another 20. Okay.
Oh, that's
No.
still decent.
I'm afraid I don't know of any shrines or the like that follow the Norn.
And these norms regarding Odin, are they sympathical? Are they cool with each other? Are they are they antagonistic towards the followers of Odin or no?
The Norns are neutral, at least to my understanding.
Neutral. That doesn't. It's better than antagonistic. Uh, who are the allies of the three of the Norns?
I suppose that would be somewhat difficult. Those who follow fate, I guess.
So Volgi could be used. And the last question: their enemies. Then who are their enemies?
In that regard, I would imagine those who wish to supersede fate, those who wish to ignore that which is destined.
Like that woman. Good. All right. I think I've got a picture. It's a bit blurry. Could be the alcohol.
Walk a second. Over here, over here.
Uh,
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Straight line, straight line. Good, good. So I was just thinking, maybe be careful how many people you tell the golden ale and dying story to.
I was gonna ask everyone.
You, yeah, you know what? Change of plans. Fucking tell everyone screw up the mountaintops. They'll think you're crazy. Apart from that, I was just thinking, crazy thing. What are you gonna do if the fates say that Ragnarok's going to happen?
Now, that is an interesting question. Because if Fates does decree that Ragnarok has to happen, then me, I guess I get to go live with Odin and hang out, drink Ragnarok. But actually, no. Hold on. Let me take a swig and rephrase that. Odin tasked me to stop the woman from triggering Ragnarok. That is my goal. And if for some reason it's decreed that she has to succeed in triggering Ragnarok, which I don't think is likely, then I guess she has to trigger Ragnarok. Basically, what I'm saying is, hypothetically, that question doesn't make sense when I try to apply it to this scenario. If we ignore this scenario, and it's just the hypothetical, if the fates decree Ragnarok to happen, then me, as a now devout follower of Odin and his golden ale, must say, let's make it happen.
I love how Odin, I basically bribed you to work for him.
He's a very simple man.
Look, you give workers some godly alcohol, and they're on your side.
But does Odin want you to just stop her from triggering Ragnarok or Ragnarok in general?
The way, the words he used, he specified her. What she is doing goes against the fates and will trigger Ragnarok before it's supposed to happen. That tells
okay.
me that's why I have to stop her. And once I stop her, who knows? Maybe he'll reward me with a barrel of the golden ale for me to imbibe and enjoy until the next task.
And Ragnarok's is supposed to happen at some point, you're saying?
I don't know
Yeah,
for sure.
just go drink some more.
That is
I want to drink too.
have some elf juice.
Yeah.
A bit of what's the word I'm looking for? I want to cut off intermission. Thank you. I'm going intermission here. Those like the three witches, what they're called with norms?
The Norns? Norn.
Norn. Okay, norms. Okay. From my own, I guess, culture, what would I know?
From your own culture. Let's see here.
Oh yes, I would. After so basically the line of questioning I went through with her, I would try and go with everyone in the room, even Olm.
I'll go through their responses quickly for them, but regards
Yeah.
to Kayak's question, your people don't really have Norns. You know of them from like the human civilizations around you and or the trading and whatnot, but you don't really follow the fates.
So, how does that work? Like, we don't believe in fate as it is, or because obviously we're going to very much like the theology here,
Yeah.
the path of like the theological path here that
Mhm.
Kajak will follow. So I need to like understand how his
Yeah.
reaction to it and how he
So
follows through with it.
for your people, there is like an obvious you're you're destined to die. That much is clear. Everyone dies. There's the cycle of life, rebirth and death and all that. So there is some semblance of fate in following it, but for the most part, fate is what you make of it. It is what the individual chooses. It is not formed by some deity or anything like that.
So we don't. So basically, we don't really believe in fate,
Yeah, pretty much.
and as a preordained set of actions, future actions. Okay.
Yeah, the only thing set in stone is that you die one day.
Yep.
All right. Do we have our own concept of Ragnarok?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna go through everyone basically asking the questions. Since now I know about the Norns. My line of question will follow the same, where Worka will try and piece together and then ask them what they think, what they know, basically on the subject at hand.
All right. So let's see. For Thyra, she's completely confused by your line of questioning. She's a simple butcher. What do you expect?
Well, I'll give her some wine then.
She will gladly accept. For the Keld, let's see here. You're got all about the Norns and all that fun stuff, and Apocalypse and Ragnarok and Murder, Three Sisters stuff. He is very much a well, yeah, just gonna be dealing with that. Go and get your blades ready. Swing 'em hard and swiftly. I haven't met any problem we can't swing a good sword at to stop it.
He shakes his head. Yes, yes. Shake a sword at that woman, we shall. Or
Yes,
in my case, punch.
guess that works. I don't know how your little fist can do that much damage, though.
Me neither. But hey,
I
it
said
works.
that.
Mm.
He's just here to get the cloth.
All right. For
Don't underestimate the little halfling.
Brynhild, um, well, I've heard tales from Anvion, but my pursuits haven't really dealt with the fates or combat or the like. Father wouldn't allow such things.
Oh, that's weird. Wait, what do you follow then? What? Yeah, what?
Well, I worship the gods, but a lot of what I've been taught or allowed to taught, um, is mostly dealt with communication, nobility, the rights of the land, things more of a local nature and less theological.
Ah, okay. So nothing about the Norns.
Yes,
Ah, have a drinky.
thank you.
So they have, if they don't know nothing, you give them a drink, and if they do, you cut them.
Yeah, exactly.
So here's a reward for not knowing anything.
I'm assuming she's passed out.
Yeah,
She's
she's
on the
passed
bed.
out.
I'll pour her a drink and put it like on the side of the bed.
Excellent.
Wait, not asking Volgamir?
Well, I mean, he's AFK.
I mean, he's. You can ask
Dante.
Dante to stop being AFK.
Dante, are you AFK? Are you there? Fortune,
Do
I need
this.
guidance. Teach me about your gods. And maybe convince you to switch to the Norn so we don't have to do this.
I mean, even if he does switch to lore, it still means nothing because of it. You know, it still requires intelligence.
Just got back.
Hey, I wanna come back. All right. Welcome here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for disrupting you from staring at that wall. Which is, I'm guessing that's what you were doing.
Yeah, that and enjoying inferior drinks, but go ahead.
I've been asking around about what these people know about Ragnarok. And I'm not getting a lot of substantial things. But you're a man of God. I hear you praying.
One particular one,
Which one?
Brooker.
And who is Brooker compared to Odin? Are they cousins? Are they close?
Brooker is player does not have information.
All right. So
Information locked behind DLC.
let's see here. You know
That's
that
fun.
Brokr is one of the three siblings who formed the mighty weapons that were used by the gods, such as Gungnir or Skidbladnir. Or is that how you pronounce that? I think so. It's one of the Icelandic words, which I'm not the best at pronunciation, but yeah. Like the many of the more raised Svartalfar, Brokir is a god of crafts, a god that, even by deities who might view the Aesir, the Vanir poorly, they are sought after for their craft skill. It'd be like if you had, I can't remember this guy's name. They make god weapons. No one else can make these. So, but they are more than just that. They are the hearthfire, the strength of the forge itself. They are both deities of fertility in Svartalfar theology. That's the word I was trying to. Thinking myth, but it's not myth. It's real. Anyways, it is through their divine fire that the Svartalfar people are able to continue to last throughout the ages, to build the wonderful structures that they have formed. They are a bit of a drunk, but that is true for most Svartalfar. They are those who may have issues with gambling. It is said that they have bet many times and have lost many times through the tricks of Loki. As such, Loki has a bit of a sore spot in regards to Brokir and the followers of Brokir, but it is interesting. Like, Brokir is one of the gods that all pantheons of Midgard or Jotunheim or the other 9 worlds would go to as an
Even the
intermediary.
Jotun?
Even Jotun, yes.
So yeah,
Even the Great Bear in the
certainly
sky? Does he have bear trap fists made by Brokir? Damn it, Volgamir!
Alright, Vorgamir, there was a lot of words you threw at me, and what I got was your god makes the holy weapons. of all
Yeah.
the other gods. Now,
So
this
if
is
you see them riding into battle with weapons or anything of the sort, probably made by Brookier.
now since you make weapons for the gods. Well, I mean, your god makes weapons for the other gods.
Yes.
Then can you dig through your brain to see if you know anything about the nuns, the nuns? I don't know how to say it.
The
It's like that.
Norns.
Yeah, oh, there's an R. The Norns, and see if you remember or recall any weapons specific to the Norns.
Really think about them much, but right.
I mean,
This
the dwarves even recognize the norms?
I'm assuming the Norns are kind of like a deity type thing. That's why I'm
Well, I
asking
mean,
them specific.
that's the thing. Like Kajak's, like religion don't believe in the norms.
Yeah, but the
So
Norns are part of. Are they a part of?
we don't
So,
believe in them. You fuck
so
you.
the Norns are like the fates from Greek mythology. That they are fairly all-encompassing, but whether people believe in them or not is not really an issue. It's more of they are the fates of this region, basically.
Oh,
So if you believe in them or not, doesn't matter. They are the presiders over fate of this region.
so when you're saying this region, you're talking specifically the region in which the campaign is taking place in.
Yes.
The region I'm from.
Yes.
I should know this.
Look, you went on a bender.
Anyways,
okay.
the religious person is going to make a roll about their knowledge of religion.
I got this. That's fuck.
Oh yes. It's a fine roll.
Yeah. No, I don't really know anything about them. Doesn't really pertain to my work.
It's a clue. Well, let me explain to you what I've been doing. Essentially, I've told you about dying.
Yes, we've been over this.
Good, good. The Allfather wants me to stop the woman that we've been chasing. Obviously, we failed, uh, and she's gone, probably off to trigger Ragnarok. Essentially, what she is doing is gonna trigger Ragnarok. She spoke to Gale. She said she was gonna try and prevent Ragnarok, but from what the Allfather told me, what she is doing is gonna trigger Ragnarok. Irony, I guess. And that's why I was brought back. That's why I assume Asta was brought back. Because, I mean, we both died. Um, so we have to stop her from triggering Ragnarok. And
Wasn't
I've been,
her version of stopping Ragnarok basically Ragnarok for everyone else as well? I'm pretty
Yes.
certain I remember something about protecting nature and screw everyone else, I guess.
yes, but if we put the pieces together, right? Let's say, example, this scenario. She succeeds. She turns everyone into fake creatures. What if that triggers Ragnarok? A giant dragon comes in and burns everything to the ground because now the world is filled with fey monstrosity.
Yeah,
What if
that bit
is-
wasn't.
Exactly my point. Um, but I've learned through talking to them about the three Norns: the mother, the daughter, and the grandmother. Three women keepers of faith. What she is basically, what the lady we're after is basically trying to do is go against faith. Faith, not faith. FATE, right? Not
There you go.
good.
I thought you were just as good about drinking as I was. Come on.
Duh. Duh. What she's trying to do is go against faith by triggering something that should be triggered.
Fate.
Yes, which means that if we were to align with the three Norns, the Norns, we might get some additional help in taking her down. Because I also suspect what happened before when we almost obliterated her might have been a fluke, and whatever she's doing on the other side is going to end up making her stronger. And she's going to be more wary of us.
I would imagine she's probably going to be a bit more wary of us after breaking her spine. That usually gets people to remember your face.
Alright. So I'm going to keep looking for information about the Norns. Maybe they know something. Looks points to the others. Alright, back to your watch, Terry.
This is pretty decent stone, I must say, though.
Pour a drink. So yes, I'm going to do everyone, basically. I don't know if you want to fast track it.
All right, fast tracking just for all the people are not really knowledgeable.
Yeah, basically, I think the main question I want to ask now is, do any of them know about a Norn covenant within this region that's kind of nearby, or at least just in this region?
Gotcha. He's a lumberjack. He doesn't know. He is a stable hand. Does not know. He is a hunter. Does not know. She is a smith and follower of Brokir, like Bolivir. So she does not know. However, Ilva knows.
Oh.
So you're free to ask her your question. Oh, and obviously the orcs don't know. We can skip them.
On.
No.
All right.
I'm bored. Let's wrestle.
Okay.
Oh.
I need to roll a strength check. 1 second. What's my strength? Oh, it's +5, but I have +7 athletics.
Master, give bardic inspiration to Om quick.
Am I gonna have to get mending ready?
Hey, look, I rolled a good roll for performance.
Rolled a natural 20 for combat music. That's your issue. You just need to perform combat music instead of comm music.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. What is Asta's instrument? She sings, right?
Yeah, she sings, but she also has a lyre or lyre.
All right.
Oh my god, 30 athletics.
Wow.
That wasn't even my max roll.
What are you, a bear?
Here we go. And now it's Osta's combat music, probably. You can choose if you want.
That's fine.
All right. So, easily
Go
you're
look
overpowering Golem.
He looks around. Oh man, is there a fight starting? Oh god.
Come on, Olm.
I'm strong. Olm's not strong. No.
Show me your strength.
No.
Anyway, continue doing your talk while the bear and the ogre pretty much wrestle all over the area.
All right.
Alright.
Oh, you two are gonna keep me. As Vogamir follows behind with mending,
Mm.
fixing everything they're smashing.
Oh, someone's gonna be suplexed. Either me or him, but one of us is gonna be suplexed.
As
On
the,
the tip.
And I'll mend that.
as the ground shakes, Warka stumbles towards Ila. Oh, think I might have gotten a bit too heavy on the wine there.
Perhaps.
Excuse me. Yes, my name is Waka Aker. I am a chosen of Odin himself. By that I mean, I need information. I've been going around asking questions about Ragnarok.
So I've heard.
Yes, to fill you, to to fill you in on the details. We were sent here first and foremost because of the fake creatures. The woman was making those fake creatures. It turns out that her goals will end up turning the entire region, I guess world, into fake creatures, which will in turn create or trigger Ragnarok. The Allfather tasked me with stopping her from Ragnarok happening. Now, following this line of thinking, I've also learned about the Norns. And I am convinced that if we ask for their help, they will provide it. Ragnarok is something that is supposed to happen, but not by her doing. So she is going against the fate, which makes her an enemy of the Norn, which makes them an ally to us. So I would like to know if you know where we could find a Norn covenant or church, cathedral, synagogue, whatever they call their places of worship.
Well, if you want to find a follower of them, there are many circles dotting the land, but if you want to go straight to the source, I know where they lie.
Do you know? Takes out Matt.
Yes,
Trigger.
they lie at the well of Udir, at the well of Urdir, the base of the Yggdrasil.
All right. Saying a lot of big words. All right, we are here in Miso.
Yes,
Where is?
yeah. Put the stream to where you're pointing, so.
Oh,
Alright, there we go.
Uh,
So you are here in Misal.
yeah.
Yggdrasil is here,
Where? Honey?
far to the northeast.
Oh lord,
Wait,
good thing
wait.
we have a boat.
What boat? How are the what?
No, it's fine. We can just go to the boat here and then, easy.
You want us to go through water in D&D campaign?
No, look, it's easy.
Fine by me.
We're just gonna dig down and then make a tunnel directly.
Oh, I don't think it's,
With
see,
the
it's not
bullets
supposed
we'll
to
have
go-
captured and trained. Yes, high five, Chrono.
Somehow I feel like
We're not
we
gonna
should find
them.
something else to do if we go on an adventure like that.
Alright, here you go. That's the Yggdrasil symbol.
And again,
That
that's
is-
the world tree. That's
Well, Yggdrasil. So we're literally going to what, a branch of Yggdrasil or a root?
Yggdrasil will let you go to any of the 9 worlds, if you can reach it.
Okay,
That's
this.
like,
I like the world we're on, guys.
This
the problem is that I was hoping
But we
go,
won't need to fix. You can't get to the Feywild from there, yeah?
Technically, you could.
I mean, it's all 9 worlds. Why
I
do
mean,
we
we could
need to
just
go?
follow the portal through if we get the druid to come to us.
I mean, the thing is, we
That's
also need to go. I mean, we have the Premier's Castle, which I need to go punch some stuff there.
Here?
Yeah.
I mean, the giant bear in the sky told me to. And the witches.
I don't trust this area. I don't know why.
Hmm?
I don't trust this area. I feel like it's like filled with mist and monsters.
You don't trust what?
This area.
I mean, this is a D&D world. Yes, it's filled with monsters. But literally everything everywhere is filled with monsters. Yeah, D&D world. Now would it? If it wasn't.
So this area is like the tundra around Whiterun.
Oh.
Yeah.
So open grounds where sometimes giant beasts
So-
roam around
so-
because it's open ground.
Giants that'll slam you
So-
3 miles into the sky.
Okay. The solution is simple. We make a giant trebuchet.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean giant trebuchet? No, fuck that. We're going up close and personal. I ain't gonna let them roam around like they own the place.
Oh yes, build a giant trebuchet that can reach the many miles to get to there.
I mean, it is giant.
The
Oh.
only problem is how you, what catches us on the way there.
I mean,
when
I'm
we get
fine.
there.
Waka's fine there.
I'm kind of an oversized cannonball.
No, I'm also probably fine there because thanks to Barbarian Rage, I can probably tank 200 D. Say.
So,
For some
Ilva, this is the only. You mentioned the heart, so this is the big Norn location. That is their quarter. That is their.
That is where the Norns themselves lie.
Oh, the Norns. That's way better than speaking with some old foggy. Says they represent them. So Yggdrasil, all the way over here.
Yes.
That's quite a ways travel. What do you know about the Norns?
Well, let me actually pause this combat music. It's good, but it's rather loud. and I can't turn it down any further. So, well, the Norns are those who control destiny over the gods and the men of the land, which is somewhat interesting, but they are said to be Jotuns, those who have arrived from Jotunheim before the fall of Ymir. They are both the bringers of the end time and bringers of renewal. They are said to have visited newborn children to grant them their destiny. There are those that view them as malevolent, as bringers of chaos and destruction, those who would bring curses upon children. Then there are those who believe them to be benevolent, those who rise up, our great heroes, such as our fair king.
So, the Norns, not even the gods, can go against faith. Then,
That is correct. It is said that those who only really have control over their destiny are mortals such as you and I.
Ha ha ha!
And
Yeah.
the gods, they seek to adjust destiny through the use of their followers.
I would nod his head along. So, if a
That
god offers a task, there's no way for sure to know whether it is what fate intends, or if the god himself are trying to go against faith.
Unless the Norns provide the task, there's no way to be sure.
Argo scratch his head. So, in order to save me a lot of heartache and headache, the Allfather is trying to protect the faith. That's what I've decided. Good. I still have to fight. What do the follower of the Norns look like? What is the symbol of the Norns? So I can tell.
Well, the symbol of the Norns is that of a circular well, one that is surrounded by a weave of thread, and perched atop it is that of a strange runic symbol. The symbol I do not know the true meaning of, but it is a combination of them. A runic stave. Or staff. It's spelled weird.
Now, from my understanding, from hearing the stories and the drivers and brawls, and from what I've seen so far, it seems that everything and everyone has a counter. Um, Good deity, bad deity. If the Norns represent faith, that means uh, uh, lawfulness. What is the opposite of the Norns? What do they hate the most? The anti-Norn? What is the anti-Norn?
chaos.
Well, I suppose the anti-Norns would be destruction itself of everything. Not just Jormungandr and Ragnarok, for that is preordained, but oblivion.
Something bigger than Ragnarok?
Yes, it is said that there is end of all things, end of fate itself, end of existence. This is not fated. It is not sealed or locked in destiny. It is simply void, nothingness,
Ominous. Nothingness. Do I have anything else to ask? I can't think of anything, so I'm gonna end it right here. Alright. Thank you very much for the information. Can't wait for you to recover your powers so you can bring your papi over. Oh, remember to tell him about my claws. He owes me some claws. He nods.
Right.
Offers an unopened bottle of wine.
She'll take it.
And drink up less. You're
Thanks. I'm strong now. She starts pushing you back as you try to suplex him.
We'll see about that.
Mm.
I see I've gotten stronger.
Yes, I'm strong. No.
Let's see if we can handle this. As he turns, his hair turns yellow.
And we know what we're doing for the next 5 sessions.
Oh no. It has happened.
Super suplex.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Go! Crush! Crush, 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 crush. Fail. Can't breathe. Oh wait, can breathe. Just needs to know to breathe in. And then out. And in. And out.
If you could move your head over, there's a crater where it was.
Wait, don't think about
Can't
breathing.
feel. What?
Don't think about breathing. Okay, start thinking about breathing again.
Oh. I was about to shove action Kajik off, but
Okay, I'm strong.
he jumped off apparently.
Oh god.
Are you okay,
Yeah.
Are you hurt?
Pride. Hurt.
Don't patronize him. Let him learn from his failure. He shall grow strong.
You will kill him next time. I'm sure of it.
Yes. Will go strong and push Bear to corner.
I believe in you.
Yes, small
Is
lady.
gonna go on a world, like, he's gonna travel the world, learning from the best masters.
Yes.
And we shall meet at the summit of Yggdrasil.
It's the final session, climactic battle. All hope is lost. We turn around.
As
It's all
Orm
after
comes-
power leveling.
On power levels to Silver Saiyan 4, he just has a massive yellow hair.
He rushes forward to you guys, charging at the final battle, and instead of punching the final lady, she just punches right freaking Kayak in the face. Strong!
Wait.
No,
wait.
actually, if you zoom in really close at him, you can actually see that he already has yellow hairs.
He does.
Fire, but
Wait.
Okay, Jack goes up the ladder. He's going to one of the beds here.
Very good.
Wait, where'd the bear go?
I mean, he's not really quiet about it. You probably could hear him,
Yes, I'm saying that in character, because even if Waka sees him leave, he's gonna ask Volgamir and the others.
I think he went
Probably
upstairs.
to hibernate, which sounds like a wonderful idea.
Hey, hibernate? We can wait months. That is how long bears hibernate for, right?
Yeah, but I don't think he's legitimately a bear.
Have you seen him? That's like saying you're not a human. Laughs.
You're right, he's probably a bear. Let's go to bed.
Alright. Would you like to take your long rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I would like to get all of my spell slots back.
Excellent. Your long rest is free to be achieved. However, everyone would receive a dream.
Oh boy.
It is the same dream, so we don't need to worry about taking you all on the side call.
Ah, sweet.
Let me just go and bring this up.
Or go to side call.
And I'm still in a dream, snake.
Oh, now we're climbing a ladder.
Just gonna chucky duck you guys
Honey?
over here.
Why not? Why is my AC 17?
All right. As you all retire to your bedchambers, or couches, or beds, or whatever you decide to sleep on, your eyes open to reveal a blank, empty void, simply filled with a fine white mist, similar to the silver mist that has caused pain and madness in those that touch that you have stopped from taking over this fortress. This mist surrounds each of you, swirling around you, dancing around you. When forward steps a figure. The figure is cloaked, masked in their visage. You'd see no facial features, simply an empty void around the face.
Oh, the void.
How much of our like physical or mental faculty do we have? Do we have all our senses? Do we
You-
are we like is it lucid dream?
It is a lucid dream. You are
So, after being
Is it-
told that the Anti-Norns are a void, and Warka sees a void in front of him, he'll exclaim, "Huh, the Anti-Norns! What do you want?"
Is this a wait? Hold on. Is it a shared dream or
you all share the stream.
is
You're
it-
all here.
So yes, Warka will tug on Kajak's leg. Kajak, it's the Anti-Norns! They're here!
What? Who?
They're here to
We-
destroy fate itself!
We are not the anti-Norns.
Oh,
We
Where are we?
are the Norns.
ah!
As you see the figure shift into three. One slightly hunched, one taller than the others, and one... Even though we don't see any physical features, they appear to be younger.
Ah, the three sisters.
Gil's
What?
mental thought will be, there are anti-Nords?
What do you want?
Warka will be apologetic. Ah, I'm sorry. Uh, he'll go and bend down and like bow.
Okay, look at okay, get up.
The Norns are the keeper of faith.
Who?
They're the Norns
And I should care why.
because they're keeper of the fate, Kajak.
I don't. You lost me at where I should care. Why are we here?
They,
And what do you want?
You are here for the mark that you bear. They would speak in unison.
Which one?
The
I
one on your neck. The one granted by Odin.
Well, it is for the working for the Norns.
That's good to hear, please.
He is no god of mine. Why would he mark me?
For you and your people are required to save Midgard, to save your land. Even now, these three sisters, these sisters of chaos, these sisters of destruction, seek to bring forth the end. They believe that they are doing, well, right by their people, stopping Ragnarok, but in doing so, they bring forth oblivion.
Well, why tell us? Why not go tell them that?
They
Why
are
would you listen?
broken free from fate. Like you, except for that mark that allows this connection to persist. Their actions skirt the edges of fate, adjusts it, flows around, and works for your benefit. This is why destiny works. But through your connection, their own strength is powered. This is why destiny is negative. It is not that your people will lose themselves to their troubles. It is that all peoples will lose themselves to what they seek to bring. Your marks, they empower you, enable you to rise up above the mortals, to stop their plan, to save the gods, save your ancestors, as you'll say that towards Kayak, as you don't really follow gods so much as you follow the Great Bear in the sky.
Thanks, man.
We have heard of your questioning. We have heard of what you seek.
Huh?
Your path has many roads, many different places to walk. Which you choose is up to you, but all are important. All worlds must be visited. All realms must be restored. We grant you this. One question.
Oh God.
What would you ask of us?
Hustle.
Is it like
Hustle, hustle. We're hustling.
Huddle up, huddle up.
Huddle up, huddle up. Hey, one moment, please. What do we ask?
A
Okay,
feeling
guys,
when
so-
Kayak almost asks the question that you guys had.
Yeah, I. Funnily enough, I actually remember just reading a story about that. So.
Okay, guys. I remember them saying these sisters. So maybe this is just like random conjecture. Maybe like this is a world, and there was a girl here fucking shit up. So maybe there's more of those.
Kenji will snap his fingers. The lady that was turning everyone into fae, she has sisters then. She must be one of the sisters.
Yeah. Something like that. So we don't ask about that. We gotta bigger questions, better questions.
What questions? I don't know.
We had two,
that-
so we could ask what the best question to ask is.
No, we only have one.
We only have one.
I have a question.
Well,
Hold on.
Mind you,
say
we
it here
also
before.
need to- Yeah, mind you, we also need to figure out how we're gonna save all these different worlds and whatnot.
Oh, that's a
Oh.
good question.
Oh, that's in the Ixodrill. I was talking to Irva and she told me about it. It's the giant tree. That's where the Norns reside, and it's also a connection to all the different worlds. So there's your answer.
Well, that's how we
You're
get there. But how do we
Yeah.
save them?
How do we?
Save
Oh,
who?
that is a good question.
Who are we saving?
The worlds.
Well,
The
these
9 worlds.
Yes, we go kill the witch.
Uh,
We save the
it might
world.
be a bit more complicated than that.
perhaps it's not best to ask where we end up. Perhaps it's best to ask where we start. If they are fates, they know what chain reactions might happen. If we ask the right question and start in the right place, we may
Oh,
end
where's the
also in
best
right
place to start? Oh, that's
Yes,
that's. a
I
good
know
question.
where.
Do
We know
you?
exactly where the witch is.
Oh,
What
that's a.
the witch is not the witch is only one of the three. Then that might not
No,
be the
no, no,
best
no.
place to start.
There could be more than three. They said sisters. I mean, they're three, but
No,
Hmm.
they said three sisters of chaos.
oh, they did say three sisters chaos. Then yeah, maybe, yeah.
Just ask him the question you asked.
Who are you talking to?
How do we save the
Gil.
9 worlds?
Yeah. No.
What? I'm not directing this question at you guys. Sorry. Uh, did you mean how to save the world, or what's the best place to start?
Actually, no. Never mind. I didn't hear that conversation. I just.
Uh,
So, correct combat. I didn't hear that conversation. I wasn't. You were in the other room with Warka.
Huh? No.
No,
We're dreaming right now.
you guys are all dreaming. You're all in the same void space at this point.
No,
in time.
no, yes, no.
Oh, you're talking about
It's-
pre-dream.
Yeah, pre-dream.
Gotcha.
What,
Something.
what question are you
Get out,
talking
say.
about? Are you talking about the
No,
hypothetical?
I can't say. I cannot say it because Kajak would not know it, so I can't say it. You might actually ask. So I can't.
That would true. If you say it might lead to, like, oh, I would totally say. So that's fair.
Well,
Wait. They are the keepers of faith. But they told us
Faith.
they told us that the three sisters of chaos were able to break free. Um, what do they want us to do? Do they want us to kill them, or do they want us
Wait.
to shackle them
how
back?
do we
to faith?
stop these three sisters? Yes.
Wait,
I
It-
assume we stab them.
It sounds like they need us because we also don't abide by this fate that they have to abide by. And it seems like we have to use the very thing they do not have, and choose our own thing in that, at least. Choose
No,
our
I
own way.
believe, as the wizard's daughter said, that we are not affected by fate's strings.
Uh,
Something like that. I don't remember. I was wrestling with all.
Yes, so did the Norns just now.
Yes, so
so what do we ask? I feel like where do we start is a good question.
no, I know exactly where we start. Let's just ask them where the other sisters are.
Wait, but
Where do we
We know
start?
where one
Not too
is,
sure.
but we might not be
Yeah,
able to
okay.
figure out where the other
but
two are.
you're forgetting a little something here, Katja.
Which is
When she opened the portal, Volgamir almost died. You expect us to step through the portal and Volgamir not to die immediately? He died from the door opening. What is
yes,
gonna stop us from dying once we step in?
But the other thing is, I mean, if we're asking where they are, they're gonna move around. It's not they're bound by fate. They, fate does not know
yes.
what they're going to do next. And
And you want to ask them where should we start?
yes, where should
In
we
which
start?
case, and as you said, they're not bound by fate. So
Yes, but
the sisters of fate
start?
cannot say where they were.
I
Or
mean,
where
It may
will be.
lead us to
personally,
paths of fate.
given I don't know about you all, but we almost died fighting one of them. I think a good place to start would probably be to get stronger or get a
How do we?
better
And
stick to stab people with.
fate will allow us to go on that journey to get strong. Will it not?
Well,
Yes.
Dying didn't
What?
help us get stronger.
or we could just ask how we saved the worlds. That seems
I'm still sticking with that one because we can swing swords all day, but that doesn't fix
Uh,
every problem.
And if we want to see them again, we can always go to Yggdrasil, which is here in the map, right here, all
That's
the way
pretty
over
far.
here.
That's pretty far away, but yeah.
We can get over there easily enough. That's not a problem. But
How
we
about
need to know what to do when we get
first-
to these
we need information first.
I do
How
gotta
about
say,
we
I
ask
really
them
appreciate.
what they know of the system?
mountains.
There's no
That's
use
one
knowing
question.
how. There's no use knowing how where they are if we know nothing of them. If we ask them how we save the world, they might simply reply with "kill them," as
I-
we're planning to do from the start.
I agree with Kajak. The first sister we met, I'm going to assume, for the sake of this conversation, that the one we're after is one of the sisters. She was easy to pinpoint because of what she was doing, and I'm guessing the other two sisters are going to be in the same vein. If we were aware of their abilities, it would give us the edge because we didn't know much about the first sister, and she did kill Asta and me. So I'm going for
Information is power.
yes.
So, how do we defeat these sisters?
Uh, I, 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 I,
You may not know that. If they did, would they need
What
our
are,
help?
what are the sisters' abilities? Is that a better question?
Anything, any question, anything they can give us, any information they can give
How
us.
can we get the edge on the sisters, perhaps?
You're trying to go into very much details without context. That means nothing. I don't know what these Norns plan. If if they're being tricky
Look, from what I've
or they're
gathered,
being guiled.
the Norn's intent is to ensure that fate remains and happens. as
No,
it
Then
should.
just ask
no,
them.
that
Ask them what information they can give us. If they want our help,
from what it
they
sounds to
will
me,
give us.
the Norns just don't want the Sisters of Chaos to succeed in
Yes.
causing oblivion. If anything, we're disconnected from fate. They probably don't like that. Looks over at them
No.
cautiously
No.
from over the huddle and goes
But
back in.
No. You are. No. You have it backwards. We are connected with fate according to them because of
Slightly,
our
not
sigils.
completely.
Slightly, but yes, we are more connected than according to them more than a mortal person. And it's why they are able to talk to us, not the other way around. If they did not want our help, they would not have been. They would not contact. Let's simply ask them what they know of the sisters. If they want, if they truly want our help, they will aid us. And if they're gonna be tricky about it, well,
all right. Well, who's gonna ask?
So, but let's make sure we know the question. What's the best way to stop these sisters? 'Cause I'm
let's
not-
do not complicate it. Let's simply ask them what they know of the sisters. The more
Of
information we have,
chaos.
what they know of the Sisters of Chaos.
Of chaos.
no. I have a better question. Where can we learn of the sisters? A, a place where we can, or a person where we can glean every information we can from them, instead of simply one question.
They might respond with the Sisters of Chaos themselves.
Look, I
Now that I will.
do you think that they're tricksters?
If they
Probably
I
not,
genuinely
but they are
reply with
technically-
that, I will break the barriers of the dream and will choke them.
I did not get the impression that they were tricksters from talking to the others.
So let's simply ask them where we can learn what we can about the sisters, instead of this was one simple question. Instead of a single question they can answer. That would be
I
top.
gotta say, I appreciate them going through our dreams because, if I was inebriated, I would ask him about the golden ale.
Holy
Where can I
shit,
find more golden ore? Go die. Go kill yourself.
you would ask for that. Oh my god.
So I really appreciate them having the foresight of going inside our dreams and not in real life.
It's probably easier than coming all the way over here from Universal anyways, but... So, we're going to ask where we can learn more about these Sisters of Chaos.
I kind of want to ask them if there's a shortcut between here and Yggdrasil.
We'll get there when we get there.
And it looks connected by water. We have that solution taken care of.
I met
And we have a
for the
fish
boy.
lady here. He points at. What's your face?
Faster?
Asta.
Oh, sorry, what did you say there? Sorry.
You're gonna ask the question.
So, final clarification. Where can we learn more about these Sisters of Chaos?
Yes.
Agreed?
Hmm.
Alright.
Alright. So I guess Hara's done. Oh,
Very good.
sorry about that. I was gonna ask.
Let's get bored.
Where can we learn more about these Sisters of Chaos? What repository can we find of or person that may help us in their knowledge of them?
That would be the Well of Minisbrunir. The Well of Minisbrunir is found beneath the World Tree Yggdrasil.
Yep.
I just remember we could have asked about our runes.
It is a route that passes into the land of the Frostjotnar, into the land of Niflheim. That is the route you must seek.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's see here. Let's go in Midgard. So they said.
We have to go the paths of. What was it? Niflheim.
So the
To
dreams.
NIFL.
So the dream's going to end here, but for purposes of out of character, so not something like that. You need to go to the Well of Mimisbrunir, which is the Well of
Can you
Mimir.
just type it in
I can type it. It's Norse words are Norse words. So an easier pronunciation of the word is Mimir, but I'll still type it for you guys. Let me go info lab. To find info on the three sisters of chaos, you must go to the Well of Mimsbrunir, which
So
is
And if you thought this place was cold,
it's
Yggdrasil.
it's a shame I remembered about the runes after. It's like, wait a minute. We can ask about our runes.
Third branch.
We already know about runes.
Yeah.
We know Odin gave them to us.
Realm
They let that go.
Nice.
That's true.
And they said that they gave us the thing connection to the fates, so I'm assuming
I
that
feel like we
they're
know
in
enough
on it.
about these.
They're in on the runes. I don't think we know enough, but we know enough for now. So yeah.
Not worth asking them about that.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is in info lab now.
If
It
anything,
is
it
found
tells us
beneath
that
Yggdrasil on third branch to the realm of ice, Jotnar of.
it gives
Wait,
us
not
a
Jotnar.
major objective, which is to reach Yggdrasil.
I mean, I think you already were intended.
That
to
was
reach
already
Yggdrasil
set up
before.
for us, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
But we
if
know
I
what
was,
to do when we get
wait.
there.
you know,
Isn't
if I
that
was,
frost?
if I was paranoid, I would suspect that this is all a trick because of the information I was gathering.
I mean, yeah, maybe that was Loki.
Oh my god, what if it is
Maybe
Loki?
that was fucking Loki.
That would be fucking hilarious, wouldn't it, guys?
I cry. Of laughter.
Inside check, the witch. Inside check. Let's see if you can beat
Oh my God.
the deception of a god of deception.
Maybe you roll a 1.
I'm not rolling.
Actually, I think I've got decent insight. The problem is,
You're not gonna be the god. You're not gonna be fucking Loki. God of deception.
Yeah. You would all wake up from your dream having gained that information.
Ah, as Walker gets up, he'll say, "Blast it! I should have asked about the golden arrow."
Okay, so we were all having that dream. And also, no.
You're not in our room.
One of his rooms. I just hear you through my wall. Like, I
What?
hear you talking to yourself.
He just got
Walker,
also no.
wait, that would have been genius. You ask about the golden nail, they let slip how we get to where the rest of the gods are, because that's where you got the ale.
Yes, blast it.
God, it was good. That was a good question.
Well, that was an experience.
So I was gonna tell you guys that we should go to Yggdrasil, but I guess the dream did for me. Look.
For us, it sounds. Right. Well, anyone remember where we put the boat?
No.
You're the one who had it.
Didn't you?
Yes, I hit it. You think I'd remember?
There's a wizard here.
Oh, hold on. The girl, the woman has to
Where's
use her spell first.
Right. Going down the
If you
stairs,
walk,
you would
you walk
find the
the correct stairs, actually.
yeah, you would
No.
find that the figures here within the chamber are well rested. They are, well, some of them are actually eating what appears to be cooked rations, as you can smell from the chamber through here. Smell of cooking food, which means I need to actually move some of them over here because some of them are cooking. So they'd be down here in a little pre-set up cooking fire that they added. But
Did Ohm knock down anything in his sleep?
yeah, this shelf is knocked over and he's kind of using it as a blanket.
I won't bother him.
Okay, that slowly marches to where the food is.
Oh, we've got the breakfast ready. I
Sits
suppose
down.
you need.
He gobbles everything, yet there's nothing left.
All right. Guess I'll
It's
make
okay,
more.
I got my wine here.
She'll go to the side. See if she can't grab
Kaija,
more.
can we put you last in line for eating order? Just, so we're not having to go through all our food supplies instantly.
While you two are here, Eoval would step forward. I've spoken with me father. He should be here soon. He does not quite have the magics that you think he has in regards to full teleportation, but he should be here not too long from now.
So when you say soon, days?
A couple
weeks?
hours.
Oh, that's fine.
That should be fine. Yes. Did you happen to know? Oh, I forgot his name. What was that druid's name? Did you happen to know a druid? He lives near your father actually. Yeah, just across the river somewhere. I seem to forget his name, but he seemed like a nice fellow, and he seemed to know about this Feywild that this portal leads to.
Are you speaking of the druid from the Valendran Menhir stone?
Yes, I believe that's what it was. Yes.
Yes, I know of them. They are, well, they're rather reclusive, but that's true for most druids, I think. But Pernalis is a fine fellow.
Do you reckon he'd be any help in this situation? Perhaps he and your father could combine knowledge.
I think you would. Luckily in 5e, I don't have to prepare like specific spell slots. Be like, I prepare 2 sendings. So I can send a message. Yes.
That would be appreciated.
Pulls up phone. Hey, Dad. Like, talking with some smelly ogre and some weird fish lady. Little drunk man that keeps looking up my skirt. I don't like it.
Oh, the claws.
We partied
The claws.
hard last night, but I'm.
My
After a
God.
brief amount of time, about like 12 seconds, her eyes would open once more. They should be on their way as well.
Hold on. It would be 6 seconds. Nani?
Do you
Only takes
know
one
if
action.
he has any way to get here quick? Especially through the mist.
Well, the mist has faded after what we've done here,
Ah,
or what you've done here.
well, that's good at least. I didn't actually know that's actually gone.
Yes, the thing that has slain some of your orc companions, the icy burst, that device which is now broken in the ritual chamber. I took a look at it. That was what was conjuring the mist.
Ah,
But he should be here rather swiftly, actually. Being a druid, he has access to magics that arcane users do not. Ability to stride through trees should not be too long. You can
didn't know that
teleport,
was
basically.
possible.
Okay, so, like, full teleport, really freaking rare. You're gonna have to find something to unlock that ability. Tree stride, perfectly fine.
Druid powers.
Mm-hmm.
Druid
Uh,
powers.
Might I ask, what specifically can you do, that your father might not be able to do? Is there anything?
Well, my father's focused on ice magic, so if you want something frozen, you should go to him. But my magic deals more in the ways of illusions and enchantment.
Oh,
Oh boy.
I actually deal with those two things myself.
Well,
She magics up like an illusion of herself here with Sally.
perhaps we
I-
can share notes. Although,
Yes.
for your musical nature, I do not believe we can properly share spell knowledge, but at least we can share,
Now,
an understanding.
didn't Orca specifically ask him to enchant fire damage onto the claws?
Yes.
Yes. Using the
Uh,
dragon bone.
You gotta know your enemy, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
So a lot of his
Well-
spells out of character are like fire or lightning or other elements, and he just uses
That's
meta
because
magic.
5e. Yeah, that's because 5e spells, elemental spells, are completely fucking non-existent.
Yeah.
Basically,
That's why I
No,
like
they
that
have a lot of
UA.
elemental spells. It's just most of them are fire.
Yeah, so
That's why I like
his
that.
are pretty much just like, oh, it's now cold. I use a power of my own that changes it to cold. So
Yeah.
okay. So you turn like fire spells to cold
I
spells.
mean,
Yeah.
reflavoring spell damage isn't bad, apart from lightning and
Mm.
thunder damage.
Like I really wish like 5e releases a spell
There,
book, elemental spell book.
there is
That'd be nice.
the UA thing has that thing for sorcerers where they can spend points to change the element of a spell.
That's kind of. Yeah.
either way,
Is
there
it
are
a
spells
sorcerer
that you
or
guys
wizard?
can unlock. So
Ooh.
like there's a lot of spells in this campaign if you guys give some research. Even like spontaneous casters like bards or sorcerers can gain new spells known in addition to what they actually have.
I thought
Like
when you said
protection from
spontaneous
fog?
casters like barbarian.
I mean, you
That's where-
cast
sorry
axe.
we really limited ourselves by not having a wizard this time around. Huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
very much. No, it's not that we limit this time by not having a wizard. That's why not having wizards at all. Wizards are.
Hey, I mean, I'm a fake wizard. Come on.
But in
No,
regards
not
to all of you, since you all have the mark, that rune on your back of the neck, you all have
Wizard
access
looking.
to runic magics.
We
You just need to
have
learn.
don't we?
Yeah, you just need to learn.
Hey,
I hope my
We
runic
have-
magic is haste.
Hijack can still cast Awakening.
So we have Fusruda, with except me Warka, just a giant burp.
Basically.
Burp.
I mean, it's more like a Fustro. I spell things in the air, but yeah.
Ooh.
What you saying? I can grapple people with my chant? Hmm.
Probably the most common thing I would see from Volgamir with the runic magic unlocks would be enchantment. Enchantment.
Annie?
enchantment.
But Kayak, I'd see you using your runic magics, as it were, to do bear things.
Just
There.
grapple the just grapple the weave.
hmm
I,
Bend it to your will.
you're saying I can make my roar even warrior.
Yes. Do you want a Fustro bear?
Fusro,
But yes, there you go. You have rested.
Okay,
You have
okay,
gained
look.
info.
Nice.
And you know that some NPCs are going to be here soon. Specifically, the druid will be here in probably about 15 minutes because he has to climb down all those fucking stairs.
They'll be here very soon. She says to expect him to run off and tell everyone else.
That little weird notes or
Mm.
the gunman. Come here.
I'm strong. I'm beat bear. Yes,
He
I'm
does.
strong. He's turning into sleep, snoring. Yes, I'm the strongest. I'm be on mountaintop. I'm fight dragon. Oh, Oh yeah, I'm not strong right now. I'll push the shelf back up top and stand up.
Oh, you have Volgamir walks by in his fucking metal armor. Clank.
I mean,
Actually, I'm still in medium armor.
I'm also wearing medium armor.
Oh yeah, Volgamir. Have you made me my arbalest yet, and my half plate, and my tower shield? I don't actually want half plate.
Wait, we have a lot of tower shields. Oh wait, you're a fighter now, but we have a lot of tower shields.
No, I'm not. Oh yeah, I am a fighter. Getting that tower shield.
Well,
I'm pretty certain the only thing I've actually made is a fucking boat.
yes.
Yeah, of wood, made of wood.
Korg would step
Congrats!
forward. Well, while you all were sleeping, I sent one of me scouts to the northern tribes. Seems we might have some additions to our tribe to replenish. A joining of Kruksnak and what the fuck was that other tribe's name, motherfucker? Kruksnak and there you are. Joining of Kruksnak and Felmin.
So you have plenty of reinforcements here, should anyone attack.
Aye. Well, a couple of days they have to travel all the way down from the mountains and all of that. But yeah.
And,
Well, if anyone attacks in the next couple days, you still have us. So
I'm sure their
kind of
tribe
big
is
drop
also
downside.
ravaged.
Yeah. But they were ravaged by women. So they have men and we have women.
Ah.
Eh,
Look, common's not my strong suit.
Good for you. Yeah, dick sign. That is all.
Alright.
well then.
Well, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna continue eating. Nom 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 nom.
Where'd you get the food?
Kajak?
Before you woke up. Nom 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 nom.
He has
I'll
learned.
keep you away from that food if I have to.
Alright.
He is the only one here who has experience. Him and the other orcs.
Let's go to that smith and talk about getting a portable forge.
That
Yeah.
sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
That does sound useful.
Oh my god, is Gale like rubbing a dagger? Yes.
Yes. Oh yes.
Inside check, quick. Bogey.
He wants better weapons.
Okay.
That's all he wants. He doesn't matter how he gets them. He's getting them. Damn it.
So,
So we're not going to frickin' assassinate this person and take the portable forge off his corpse. 'cause-
No. Don't take stuff off the table.
Gale's a goody two shoes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he's not. He's not saying he's the one who's gonna do the stabbing. Wink,
Look,
wink, nudge,
look.
nudge.
If he goes to the dude and the dude's like, "Hey, I need you to stab someone for," then maybe Gale would stab someone. But he's not gonna stab the dude who's he's asking for a favor. Because that's bad business for one.
As long as you consider him human, Gale's.
As you all know, all humans are greedy. But okay, yeah, he doesn't want to do anything. He's just excited to have better weapons to kill things, as we've been
Yeah,
doing.
I also want a better weapon, considering my weapon. I don't have one.
alright. So do you wish to go to the second floor and speak with your friendly neighborhood? Where is his name? Your gremlin fellow. Conk.
Yep,
I'll
activate
join you.
fast travel.
Alright. Is everyone going?
I am going to.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
We must gather your party.
Copy. Poster! Let me go post you guys next time. Right, once more you find yourselves within the great cavern that houses the river that flows down into the ground floor's well, which is the beast, the lair of the beast. So you guys cross the river, reaching the other end. moving on in. You'd hear approach from the mouth of the cave as Conk comes to visit you, because you guys aren't exactly quiet. Ah! What brings you back? Did you save Vraz, the mystical?
Oh.
I think it was the one down in the well.
Oh, the
I
singing
am
one. We saved the one
most-
who was singing. He could use some work though. But...
Hmm.
Says the one who gets beat by an ogre singing.
He was well, he was very odd as a fellow actually. He came up quite close to me and I don't know.
Well, you had a way with.
Hmm.
But yeah, he's fine now.
Good. All right, then we can be friends.
Good.
So what can old Conk do for you?
Well, I noticed you had something when we last met, something that could be quite useful, and I was wondering if you could help me make one. A portable forge.
Oh, yeah, I can help you make that. Do you have the materials?
Well, right.
You're gonna need a molten core.
Did someone say molten core?
Yeah. Yeah, you find that in a volcano.
Think I've seen a volcano nearby. Looks at map.
I think I've seen
Map.
a volcano in my dreams.
Hold on. You want us to go inside of a volcano to
I
get?
mean, there's a
molten
volcano
core?
here. It's on our way to Yggdrasil. It's super quick.
So if you go to the world map, you
Yeah,
have.
I'm not a scientist or a wizard, but aren't molten cores really hot? How are we supposed to move
It's
it?
fine.
With
I'd
magic.
rather not go.
Do you what magic?
Like
Uh,
cold magic, anti-fire magic, you know? Immunity to fire?
Maybe,
Where could we
we'll
find
just-
someone who's a master of cold magic to help us with this?
I don't know.
There's one on his way.
Oh, look, you guys are lucky then. Yeah, get them to get you some like gloves of anti-fire and just dip your hands in the lava and go BAM!
We just saved his daughter.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Long story.
Okay.
Anyways, well, I was hoping to get one a bit sooner.
Actually, his daughter's the one who made that the arcane focus for.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
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 I did do that, didn't I?
Yeah, he may be in your debt as well if you ask nice.
Yeah, wizard debt. They make the best stuff.
Yeah.
Reagents. I make items, they don't. It's my item.
Right.
Do you need anything else besides a Volgamir? You say it again?
Volmir
The
needs to.
molten core.
Yeah.
Yeah, the molten core.
Molten core, need my Volmir. Let's see here. Metal.
That's easy enough. Well, mundane metals or something nicer.
Well, if you want it to be fancy, then not mundane. But if you want it to be boring, then mundane.
Well, to be honest, if we're stopping by a volcano, I'm sure we'll come across some other
Yeah.
nice veins here and there, so...
And the fancier metal you use, the better it will be.
Is
Yep.
that does it make better things or is it just better?
Looks better.
It's better.
Okay.
It's better and better and better. It's like better in making things, it's better in being pretty, and it's better in just being, better.
I
Trust
don't
me, you don't want to ask the specifics why better metals make things better. It's, that one took a few years to learn.
Yeah, it's a lot of science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Metallurgy
Do I-
and stuff.
Do you mind if I also ask? Do you make instruments?
Yeah!
Are you any good at them?
Wait, what? Am I good at using them or making them?
Well, both, I guess. But
No and
making-
yes.
Yes to making them.
Yeah.
What could you make a a good instrument, like one that does something unique in some way, or
No, but I can make a great one.
what does that mean?
It's better than good.
Oh, well, what would you need for a great instrument?
Depends on what you want it to do.
Well, what can I get an instrument to do other than play music? Play music very
Magic.
well, I guess. The magic? Well, yeah, I know about that, but
No, like magic. Like, hey, look at this sword. It's on fire. Just by being on fire.
Yeah, but why would
I want
Why
a
would I want
tuba
an
that's on fire.
Yeah,
why would I want an instrument on fire?
because then your enemies can be on fire while you sing to them.
But that could work, but I mean, can you enhance singing at all? Is it
Yeah,
how would you do that?
amulet.
Oh, what can you make them?
Yeah.
What would you need for an amulet? I don't know why I'm laughing so much.
I don't know where the bear went.
The bear, he got bored of the conversation.
Okay.
What would you need for that?
Well, voice of a merfolk or a siren or something else that's like strong voice.
Well, I'm sure I could supply that.
Excuse me. Do you have to like take the voice away,
Yeah.
or do you just?
Yeah, like I need to rip the voice box out of the throat and use that.
Yeah.
Then maybe not.
Pretty metal, actually.
Esther, didn't you say there might be some people looking for you?
What? No, I said I have a strong voice. It's not.
Why would someone look for her? She's a human.
Yeah.
Humans are worthless.
Yeah.
Like,
Totally.
the best you can do with a
Hold on,
human is
wait,
like...
he saw her. No, wait, I think
He did actually see Aster. Actually,
Yes.
yeah.
That is true.
He was the one person who did.
That is
We're
true.
all human here.
That is true.
Oh, yeah, wait. I remember now. Yeah. I don't think you want me to take your voice box.
Well, that sounds quite hard to get, but I'm sure we could seek something out.
Yeah. I mean,
So any creature that can sing really
any
well?
creature that has excellent singing capability or thunderous voice.
Oh, we know an ogre.
It's gonna have to be a bit more magical than that.
But he is actually very good at singing, surprisingly.
Well, that's surprising. Ogres normally are horrible at singing.
Please don't talk about how we can use Ulm.
So that's it. So I need a voice box from a creature that can sing really well.
Yeah. Oh, and then material to make the amulet itself. So, like, metal
Yes.
and a gem to hold the
I
magic.
can take care of that bit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, thanks for the information at least.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out. Yeah.
Where'd the bear go?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He likes to wander off.
Food.
Well, you should be careful. These caves are filled with bats.
He'll probably eat it.
is food to him. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine then.
Wait, bats. Back to the cave. Go check. Where is
Wait.
it? Where's that?
Bite its head off. I'll save this for later.
Perception. Perception. Do I smell any bats?
You do. You also
Yummy,
see
yummy,
bat
yummy.
guano and see bats up top on the ceiling.
Yeah, Corno.
Yeah. How? Well, can I just like leap and catch one?
Yeah, if you use his boulders to jump off of.
Can I just throw this boulder at? Just
If
crush a few?
you want to break a bat into little smushy paste, sure.
What's fine? I want a smoothie.
Okay. Give me a
Fine, I'll jump on the.
give me an athletics check.
I'll jump on the stupid rock. So athletics check.
Yep.
Athletics. 90. That's 15.
All right, jumping off the rock, you leap in the air and reach out for a bat. Give me an athletics check.
That's when I roll a 1. Actually, no. I've got to roll a 2. See? It's going to be a 2. Oh.
As you jump up with ease, you grab a handful of bats as you go. Start squeaking horribly, and a couple of them bite your finger, but they unless they roll like really freaking high on their attack roll, they're not piercing that AC. So
He just walks back with just a few bats in his mouth.
oh god. Well, they're not biting you anymore.
Congratulations, you now have the power to sing heavy metal.
Oh, look, he's back.
One.
And it looks like he found lunch.
Yeah. Yeah, anything else I can do for you?
At this current moment, probably not. Though I wouldn't mind chatting about some things, but although I think we got someone coming over real soon, so
Yeah.
I want to go see
Um,
them.
Do you happen to know if Do you happen to know if a ring that's tied already to a royal family of sorts, if that might have some kind of magical property to it?
Probably, yeah. Depends on how royal the family was.
Something else to keep an eye out for.
Mhm. Yeah, if you ever find like a king's heart, bring that to me. Or like his liver.
What about why the liver?
It's tasty.
Are
Oh,
most
okay.
of your crafting methods based out of body parts?
Not most.
What's your thought on dragon bone?
Oh, that's an excellent material. Yeah.
Oh, we have a bunch of the. A lot.
Oh.
No, it's a bit old.
Oh, it's old.
It's a bit worn down.
Well,
Yeah.
still probably good then. It's not the best it could be, but Dragon Bone's amazing. You can get good stuff.
How much do you have?
She looks at the others. She didn't actually see anyone take it.
And let's look at the sheets.
Oh yes, look at your item lab.
Yeah, I have the sheet there. I think because I think no, we used a bunch of it, so I have to look at the.
Oh, you have to look at the notes.
Yeah, I have it in the
Mhm.
ship inventory, which is this? Yeah, Torbjorn, because fucking name.
Now we really need the molten core.
We have 63 pounds worth of skeleton bones and skull,
Yeah.
and 80 pounds skull. more or less. That may be a bit too technical.
Actually, I wonder. I just remembered. I've been a bit short on my armor. I had to make do with what I had back home when I had to start
Sure,
out.
get it? Because he's a dwarf.
That's racist.
He's pretty racist, man.
Yeah, welcome to
I'll smite
D&D.
you if I need.
Plus, he's pretty tall compared to Warka, all things said and done.
Hey,
I mean, you're all fucking short compared to me, so.
I mean, you're all pretty weird at.
Look at all this shade being thrown around.
Yes, we're all in shade of the mass of Kajak.
Right before
Holy
this
fats.
goes any further, I've been trying to find some time and hopefully some help in crafting a set of mountain plate.
Oh, that's some fancy stuff.
Hey, a lot better than the crap I've been using. Even if it's a fairly basic set, I
Yeah, that's
still...
fair.
Yeah, even if it's a basic set of mountain plates, I still really need the upgrade, so...
We want to make it out of that dragon bone?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, if you have enough materials, we can see about that. Want it enchanted?
Well, do I want it enchanted? Of course. If we have the materials to get that thing enchanted properly, and, well, honestly, the skill, not the plate.
Well, if the dragon bones themselves are of good enough quality, then they can make it at least basic magic.
Let's see, we might have something actually. We have darkwood. We have 20 pound of darkwood.
Oh, if you have a druid in the party, that'd be pretty good. Make a dragon bone and wood. They could use it just fine. They don't like metal normally.
Well, we do have
Icky.
a druid on the way.
I'm sure we don't
No,
want to make anything first.
I think he meant specifically to wear it,
Mhm.
not to.
True. Yeah, I don't really need the whole. My armor doesn't need to be organic. Don't worry about
No.
that.
Ah,
I'm also gonna say this. People look at your sheets. Some of you might have some stuff too, because like fucking last campaign I had some really good
Oh,
Hydra blood
are
for
you
the whole
talking-
campaign. We never used because
Are you
we
talking about the 11 heart of trolls that I have? Or the 3 large griffin feathers?
Yes.
ooh, those are pretty enchantable. Yeah, if you want your armor to like heal you, those troll hearts are pretty good.
Armor that can heal?
Yeah.
Nani?
That sounds useful.
Yeah, you turn it into a
Well,
fine
since-
paste and take the blood out of the paste and like mush it into the armor. Rub it in the bone. Yeah.
Cool. What about these griffin feathers?
Oh, those are useful if you want to like fly or something.
Fly!
I've never thought about flying before, but
Me neither.
I want to fly.
either way,
Done.
yes, I need to get myself some mountain plates quickly before we head over to any dangerous.
Well, quickly we speaking, because if you want to enchant it, that's gonna take time.
Oh, look at me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Look at me.
concerned about.
Look at me.
Yes.
Look at me. Look at me. What if you get the healing plate armor?
Well, again, that would be nice, and that I don't have to heal myself necessarily as much, and I could save that for all of you.
What if you also give you the ability to fly? Let's stack all of our items into one super armor set.
It would help my mobility issue, although
I mean,
a
if
fine job with that.
do you also have the? I'd like to point out I also would want something because I don't have any magic weapons because I gave my Stormfang to that.
Ah, if you want a weapon, I got you covered.
No,
You want
I
like
don't
a
want
giant
weapons.
bone claw?
That's fine.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no.
I'm gonna get my weapon from the wizard, hopefully, so you can use the heart of trolls for your armor. Well, actually, I have 11. I could probably. How many hearts do you need to make?
I mean, mountain
Healing
plate is
armor.
pretty large. It's a lot of material you gotta go through. But 11 hearts is a fair bit. I don't know, how much do you think we'd need for a mountain plate? To get
Wait.
some of that troll blood niceness.
Wait, are we talking about troll blood or are we talking about thrall blood?
Trow. A.
Thrall.
Oh.
Okay, I see. Thrall's not troll.
I thought
Thrall
you were
would.
saying-
Yeah, I thought you were saying troll.
See, what I've noticed, Wackman, you spell fate as faith, and you pronounce fate as faith, and thrall as troll. You're replacing the. with
Look,
your
Sultan,
T's.
I know you're trying to say different words, but they sound the same to me.
Goddamn fake French language.
It sounds something you say faith like faith. I'm like, yeah, that's how you say it.
I mean, your whole language is based on fucking.
It's based on laughing, but yes, it's
Yeah.
Troll blood.
So the thrall hearts.
Thrall blood.
Those.
Yes.
Let's see here. For armor, I can give you a short speed boost or resistance to cold.
Ooh, we need both.
Which one was it called? No,
Where we're
wait.
going is cold, and of course the
Very,
one that we're
very
fighting.
cold.
Well, that could be helpful then.
So with 11, would that be enough to get both speed and cold?
Let me think. Who doesn't have any way to resist cold?
It could
I have
work.
the cloak currently,
Um,
so
Yeah, you have the cloak. Gail has a cloak.
I think
Waka
I think
and
Vogomir is
Asta?
the only one left because Asta
Yeah,
and I
Vogom-
have it from being reborn.
And
Gail has
I-
the cloak. You have your racial, right?
Yeah,
Meanwhile, the
that's it.
hairy dwarf from Nordic lands has no resistance to cold.
I mean,
Exactly.
it's just dwarves. Really. Well, I mean, you're mostly underground, which is probably not as really cold.
Well, and I spend like every single day by a forge, so
Yeah, you also have that.
yeah, no, that could be really useful to me.
Yeah, these hearts are kind of poor quality. Like I can do a basic enchant with them, but if you want like something more permanent, you're gonna have to give me something stronger.
I see. In that case, do you want speed or cold resist?
Definitely that cold resistance is gonna be nice considering where we're going.
In that case, we pick cold resist. So I'm gonna hand them the 11 hearts,
All right. Very good, very good.
and I'm taking them out of my character sheet as soon as I sign in. Damn you, Obsidian Port.
Now that dragon bone, Kajak, were you keeping that on you or is that back on the Torbjorn?
On the ship.
And do any of us remember where it is?
Well, considering you're the one that hit it, I was hoping you would know where you hit it.
I think it was between those two furs, right?
There's a lot of.
It was
Alright.
between the trees.
We'll be back in a bit, hopefully with the dragon bonus.
All right.
Alright, so I'm gonna remove
disappear.
the troll hearts from my inventory. I have 3 large griffin feathers. Would that be enough to make some flying boots?
Oh, God.
Let's see.
To me, for some reason.
Let's see here. What are griffin feathers point wise?
What about...
Oh, hold on, let me write them down first.
I need 2 feathers to make a set of boots.
I got 3. Excellent. Here's 2.
All right. Very good.
I'll take the feathers and put them in a pack.
Sweet. I only give him 2 since he only needs 2, so I'll keep 1. Alright, that's it. Now I'm going to chase after Wolverine. Ah!
Alright, wait. Let's see, where the hell did I...
Alright. I think I know where it is. But I guess it's more like I'm gonna help you search for it, but mechanically you're giving me the aid action.
You're the one with the perception.
I'm helping you, but really you're helping me.
Yes.
Helping to find something I hid away. Oh boy.
How much did you get?
I got 26.
Oh my god, you need 3 points. You give me 3 points and I can find it.
Actually, you automatically get 3 points.
Yay!
There you go. With the help of Volgamir, you find the thing that he hid that he could not find.
Ah, found it.
Oh, that's right. That was the spot I was thinking of.
Now, how about you try, if you're gonna hide it again, how about you try, to leave a marker or something?
You see, the problem is if I leave a marker, that's a marker visible to anyone else, but, well,
That's fine. Sure, I'll find it again. As long as you don't hide it extremely well, with a 20.
I'm sure it'll be okay. Here, could you, help me out, get some of this stuff over here, and, do you want to give me, advantage on this?
Actually, I have got...
Also, I need my token again. Yay!
Well, I mean, it's on the surface. It's on the surface where the ship is.
Oh, yeah. Surface. There you are.
Mhm.
So, there we are. Okay. So, is anyone going to help me hide the ship? Smile?
I'll help since I also have proficiency in survival. I am the one that helped you before.
Okay. Roll 1.
Alright, don't roll higher. Don't roll higher.
Roll 2.
Okay, good.
All right.
That is not high.
Another 26 stealth again. Very good.
Okay.
Boat is super hidden.
When fucking expertise backfires.
I mean, it's good that I'm the one that can find it since he can give me guidance.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much a minimum plus 14 to my roll.
Nothing like Volgiade.
Indeed.
Oh, God.
All right.
Nothing like Volgate.
So you have gathered your supplies from the ship and have Do you wish to return back to Conk?
Yep.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll
With your
go-
supplies, you return back to Conk.
It's actually funny because we are going back into the cave with
Yep.
bats.
Back
you know,
into the Bat Cave,
bat. Yep.
or it's the Bear Cave.
Oh, speaking of
Bat
Batcave, well, hey, athletes to catch more. Damn it.
You try to jump up, but you can't reach the ceiling.
Yeah, this cave's pretty big. You gotta go back into the other area.
Fine.
I could climb up and get you some.
No, it's fine.
I mean, I don't want to, but I could.
This is where Kayak needs to wear a bear pelt and become the barbarian.
Barbarian.
No, hold on. If we're gonna go that way, where is it? Where's the big list of bears that I typed? I need to add another bear to it.
Because
The bear.
Yep.
Writing where bear.
you had a bear pelt, and then you had werebear. And there you go.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, I'm currently bear, then another double bears, and then with the king bear, the king quest I have, that's another bear.
Mhm.
And then if I ride a werebear, I also give it bear pelts. So now, so bear, riding a bear.
Yeah. Alright, you got the bones?
Hey, right here.
Oh, yeah.
Neat.
Let's see here. You wanted me to make a mountain plate with them?
Yeah, so trying to remember here. How many pounds did you need for a mountain plate?
Well,
again?
mountain plate's gonna require 45 pounds if you want the metal parts a bit to be bone, and then 15 pounds of something else, which can be bone as well, but normally that's for more maneuverable parts, so like cloths or leathers would be good in that area.
Yeah.
Unless you want to reduce your maneuverability.
I don't think he wants to
How does that
reduce
actually
anymore.
affect me as a dwarf?
There's a property that would be applied if you fail to get it, but I don't think you'd be affected. We can make sure.
But most notably, it's probably a good excuse to not use dragon for the whole armor. Sweet.
And honestly, I kind of give up because it's like poor
It's
quality.
not
Dragon
great
Balls.
quality, yeah.
So it's like really good, but honestly, not, because it's poor quality, it's worth using it.
And chances are we're gonna find something better here, like within a few
Yeah.
levels.
I mean, the reason why I haven't said anything about me making a weapon because I already have my eyes set on what I want to make my weapons out of.
Oh, I see. I see your angle. Oh, yeah. We're gonna get a lot of good crafting materials, guys, before we leave Misel.
Yeah, you're talking about the bullet, right?
No.
No, that's for Key.
Yeah, he's talking about the beast in the lake, and then the psychic metal.
Ooh.
The second metal is. I honestly don't even think we
No, we should
go
get this.
there, but
Yeah, we're getting the psychic metal.
we'll see. We'll see.
I-
I want it, but we'll see. Where?
I will be happy to die from many things, but the one thing I don't want to die to is Kajak getting told to leave the fight, or Kajak told to kill us.
I
And
know,
I
right? Sultan's character being told to kill the rest of the party is not very nice, is it?
No, it's not.
It's almost as if there's a reason why we're on this second campaign now and no longer on the first one.
What are you talking about? Because I shook hands.
Stop
Okay.
shaking
And
hands.
then he had the action economy because he didn't have to mind control you to spend it on Raj, Sultan's barbarian.
Who has the action economy to basically beat
Look,
to
this
hit everyone
the
in
lesson
room,
that's
because-
to be learned here is do not let Warka shake people's hands, or do not like whack
Oh no,
man
this
shake people's
time
hands.
with Warcast, do not let him receive drinks from
That's
people.
true.
Look, just be happy that the lady talked to Gale instead of Worka.
Oh my god, if the lady offered to work a ale, let's go.
Worka! Imagine the Fae's honeyed mead.
But now he is forever loyal to the Odin. because of-
We'll see. Yeah, forever loyal until that sweet next turn is in front of you. from a very obviously suspicious, ominous person.
So,
You really gonna
someone is
refuse?
going to have to make alcohol better than the Norse gods, which somehow I doubt they'll manage, but I believe in them.
Little side note. I fucking love when Gil was trying to work on that. Not to say that to tell everyone that he's got reincarnated, like indirectly, and he's just like, I'm gonna tell everyone,
they'll just think he's insane or a drunk, which he is.
which he is.
All right. So, do you have any materials, or is it gonna be full bone?
I think they're full
Well,
bones.
honestly, I know how to move in armor pretty well. I think I can handle it in as full bone.
All right.
Hey, if we're talking about making bone armor, is it? Can you make bone? Was it lyric? Hold on. I retract my statement. I have to look at. I have to.
Valhalla?
I have to learn about the armors. It's like that one, the best light armor. You know, really quality light stuff.
The Lorca Hamata?
Yeah. Or that really nice medium stuff.
Brigandine?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, as long as it has a metal part, then or a leather part or a cloth part, we're good. And all armor is made of one of those things, so we're good. Yeah.
Well, let's commission that afterwards.
All right.
No, if you need leather.
So,
Is that find it?
are you gonna help me with this armor to speed things up, or am I gonna do it myself?
Oh, that is actually exactly what I want to ask. I would love nothing more than to help out.
Excellent. Then I need you to make me a smith's check.
Alrighty.
I can't fail,
DM.
so I'm good. I just want to see if you
Smithing
can help
check.
me.
Do we have our inspiration for this week?
No, he did the.
Yeah, I did the recap. I figured that
I
since it's
still
been
have
this
it from
long
last
that
time.
people would have probably have forgotten. So
I have it from last time though, so there's
Okay.
that.
It should be plus 10, I think. 4 wisdom, 6 expertise.
that's pretty
Mhm.
good.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty
And
good.
am I getting advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
He is showing you the ways.
The way?
The way.
Can
Do I
Dante
know
roll
the way?
well on his single character's purpose and not just hiding the boat?
What was the advantage command
Don't-
when typing
Don't
it
worry,
out
it's
in
not
chat?
metal.
2D
Just right.
Yeah, it's 2d20 d1. It drops the lower of the two. Solid roll.
Okay.
All right. Let me go look at the armor real quick. So it's going to take some time. You succeeded in helping him, so time has been work hours, that is, or man hours, sorry, have been cut in half. So that basically means the amount of time it's going to take is cut in half. But let me go get the quality because you actually beat the DC.
Because Mountain Plate takes a while, so Volgamir might be busy for a bit.
It takes 72 hours to make base. However,
Yeah.
since there's two people working on it, and you can make you can make the pauldrons while they make the chest piece and all that, like at the same time, you're going pretty fast. The only thing you really have to wait on, which doesn't actually have to wait on anymore, because the work hours, which are you cannot adjust this time period, is mostly set for metals and like leathers, because you have to wait for it to harden or to smelt and all that. But this bone's already ready. You just have to like bend, form it into the shape you want it, which is part of the man hour. So pretty much you're just cutting the 72 hours to 36 hours. So 36 hours of required work from the two of you. So
All right.
Yeah.
And so this is just basic flat Mountain Plate.
no.
Oh.
You beat the DC. It's
Okay.
in fact you've designed it to be of. Let me make sure I'm on the right book real quick. There we go. You've designed it to be in fact of excellent quality. So you may choose two benefits of your choice.
Ooh.
You have also, since you have used a Dragon Bone, and this Dragon Bone, while it's not of the normal Dragon Bone quality, which is of Masterpiece Bone quality, it is of superior quality, though. Which means that this armor is +1.
Nice.
So you have +1 excellent quality excellent quality mountain plate in 36 hours.
What's multiple stats?
Damn good.
Yeah,
I think 21 AC.
What?
let's see here. Mountain plate, heavy armor. Mountain plate is 19 AC, but since it's +1,
19.
it is 20.
So
Yeah,
20
20
plus
AC.
your mountain shield. There's a
My
tower
tower
shield.
shield,
Yeah.
yeah, 24 AC.
And you add your little dwarf thingy, you can get to 25 AC.
What dwarf thingy?
The cleric, force cleric thing.
Ah, yeah, that's right. Oh, the forge cleric thingy, yeah. Not
Yeah,
dwarf thingy.
you get 25 AC. And that's how Sage from the rest of the campaign keeps slamming us with DC saves. And we all wait at our high.
Hey. I'm fine with the most common of the saves, at least. Just don't throw charisma saves, please.
Yep, but you
No,
are
that's
yeah. So you're free to go through the quality list and choose 2 benefits of tier 1.
I mean, take your
Right.
time. Take your time. I think we should end it around here.
That's fine. If you guys have any additional crafting quests, just post them to me, and I can basically call the rolls in campsite chat, and we can make things up. But yeah, this is a good part to call it. We are at the point. They'll see y'all next time. However, out of character discussion needs to occur. Goodbye,
Yep.
stream.
Yes.